Studio 274 presents Draw a Portrait with Veronica. And here's your host, Veronica Salvatore.
And welcome to How to Draw a Portrait with Veronica. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a portrait, and I'm going to take it step by step, so by the end you'll know how to draw a portrait, and you can just draw a portrait with friends and all of your family. So let's start. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take measurements. So we have a picture, and I'm just going to measure it. It's pretty much the size of my pencil. So I'm going to go here and be like, kind of ends over here and here. And you can even do like, if this is the size, now I'm going to make it exactly the same size. If I wanted to, I can make it bigger. So I will like measure the pencil as twice as big. So I have this big, or 3 times, just as many times you want. For the purpose of this, we're going to keep it the same. Then I'm going to go see how wide it is. So it's around this wide. So kind of be in the middle, this. So we have a general idea. What we're going to do is we're going to draw the shape of the face. Let's do that. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect. You kind of go around with it and play around it just to have a general idea of what this is going to look like. Then we're going to see how far are the eyes from our chin. Over here. So this is going to be our eyes. They're going to be right about here. So we're going to draw a line. So this line that we're going to have and see where our nose is going to be. This is how far our nose is going to be from the chin. So right about here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to draw the middle line just to have a general idea what it is. And just the shape of the eyes. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can just kind of go along with it and draw just general shape of what this will have to be. General idea. Okay, so now we said this is where the nose is going to be. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to have the nose. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, because what we're going to do after is we're going to go back and kind of work at it, kind of rework it and redraw it after. Then let's see how far our mouth is. Our mouth is right about over here. So we're going to go from our chin and just say our mouth is right about here. We're going to draw our mouth. Kind of have it general. Okay, so the nose, whenever we draw it, has to be parallel with the inner edges of our eyes. So it's going to make sure that this and this kind of fits over there. Well, if we draw our eyes, general idea where our eyes are going to be like, somewhere over here and somewhere over here. We want the outer edges of our mouth to be parallel to the kind of the iris. So we want to go kind of like this. Just make it over this and just kind of go down. Make it parallel as much as we can. And again, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Kind of draw a general idea of the shape, because we want to go back later and kind of adjust it. Right now, you're just defining the main features. Kind of like go in and kind of like draw where our face is going to be like. Then we're going to do our eyebrows. The eyebrows are going to be, let's say, this much from our eyes. So let's say somewhere over here. So my eyebrows are kind of going to go like this. And then again, same thing, this side. Somewhere I'm going to go down like this. So, so you can do, now it's just, in this case, I'm just going to have a general idea where my hair is going to be. So my hair, it's going to be somewhere over here, and probably, somewhere over here. Here is just like the easiest thing to do, usually the last. So we can start defining the shape of our face, and just have an idea of what we wanted to have around it. Just to go, just where my chin is. And then, kind of just have a general idea, again, how it's going to be. But for now, this is just the main features. But whenever we're going to do later, we're going to do lights and we're going to do shades. And so when we come back, now we're going to break for commercial. I'm going to let you
savor the taste of Sylvia's homemade pizza. Soft crust, organic mozzarella cheese, juicy tomatoes, and basil hand-picked from our garden. Sylvia's Pizza, freshly made with love from our kitchen to yours. Sylvia's Pizza.
Do a Portrait with Veronica. Today we're doing a portrait in with this face over here. We just draw the main features. What we're going to do now is going to go back in and define it and color it. So okay, so we draw our main feature of the face right around here. What we're going to do now is we're going to go into the eyes. The eyelid, we're going to make it pronounced as much as we can, and just go back and just do like it's a brush into the eyelashes, kind of like really fast. And then on the other side as well, again, dark, we kind of want it dark on the top and kind of do like really fast eyelashes. Then we want kind of the decrease of the eyes inside and make it like this. That kind of goes down and fill it in, make it dark, like it's a shadow. And you know, like in this case, you can make it as dark as you want to and go all the way down. Again, this side, you want it to make it like this and kind of fill it in as much as you can. And you know, maybe go over the eyelashes a little bit more so you can see them. Then you want to define the eye under as well, but not as dark. And kind of define it around it, define it around here. Again, don't make it too dark. And then under, just do a little bit under. No one wants baggy eyes, so let's just now make it just slightly. And then we can do inside the eye. To do that, we're just gonna do like a C. It's gonna look like a C because we're gonna have like a little bit of light inside. Make it like a C and then color it in. And then make like, you know, little lines around it. And then fill it in. Don't fill it in too hard because that's not going to be the darkest part of our eye, but just kind of fill it in to make it like this. And then what you want to have some kind of a shading under your eyelid so it gives some depth, to give that depth to the eye around it. And then you want to do the same thing over here. That C like that. And then around it. And make some lines and color it in and fill it in. Again, don't fill it in too much, you know, and then this is kind of goes to anyone's preference. And then you can kind of shade it in and make it a little more, give it more depth. Then we're going to do the nose. The nose, you don't want to define it too much because if you have like this really straight line, what's going to happen is like you're not going to be able to, like it's going to be too defined. It's not going to be nice. So we just want to do a little bit. So let's do the nose. Let's start over here and let's do down here and fill it in over here. And then down here, then you can define these areas of the nose. You can define it a little bit more. And you can define it this way. And then what you can do is kind of define the lines down here. And around it, you know, kind of just give it a general idea of where my shadows and lights are. And then the lips are actually pretty easy. Just go ahead and color them. I like dark lips, so you can just go ahead and make them as dark as you want to, and have some light in the lower lip. Just have a little bit of light over there. So by doing that, you're gonna have that, and then the eyebrows are actually really easy. Just go and go like this, just really fast strokes, because it's hair. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just hair. So again, this way, do it this way, just here. So, and then you can just make a little bit of shadow between the eye and just to give a little bit of depth again. And then you want to make it kind of like around it, just to have a little bit of depth. You want to have the lighter parts of the face a little bit lighter and then darker. And then under the lip, there's going to be some shade, so you want to have that too as well. And then you can make, you know, around the nose a little bit darker if you want to. But again, I wouldn't make it the entire thing really dark because you don't want the nose to be super defined because that's going to take precedence over everything else. And then the hair is going to be really easy. You're just going to go like this. And that's going to be our hair. And here, you can just play with it. You know, you can just do whatever you want to. That's going to be your, yeah. You can make some light. You can make, you know. You can make it as much as you can. So yeah, so this is gonna be our portrait. You know, you can just play with it as much as you can. And I hope you can come back and just visit our website on howtodrawveronica.com. Bye.